Old Giles must be spoken for, if only because his fate was to be so remarkable and so different from all that of the others. He was in his early 80s at this time and was the most comical hero in the history. No man has ever been blamed for so much. If a cow was missed, the first thought was to look for her around Corey's house. The fire blazing up at night brought suspicion of arson to his door. He didn't give a hoot for public opinion, and only in his last years, after he had married Martha, did he bother much with the church. That she stopped his prayer is very probable, but he forgot to say that he'd only recently learned any prayers, and it didn't take much to make him stumble over them. He was a crank and a nuisance, but withal a deeply innocent and brave man. In court once he was asked if it were true that he had been frightened by the strange behavior of a hog, and had then said he knew it to be the devil in an animal's shape. What frightened you? He was asked. He forgot everything but the word frightened, and instantly replied, I do not know that I ever spoke that word in my life.
Come, Mr. Hale, let's get on.
Now, mark me. If the devil is in her, you will witness some frightful wonders in this room, so please do keep your wits about you. Mr. Putnam, stand close in case she flies. Now, Betty, dear, will you sit up? Can you hear me? I'm John Hale, minister of Beverly. I've come to help you, dear. Do you remember my two little girls in Beverly?
Betty, answer Mr. Hale, Betty.
Does someone afflict you, child? It need not be a woman, mind you, or a man. Perhaps some bird, invisible to others, comes to you. Perhaps a pig, or a mouse, or any beast at all. Is there some figure bids you fly? In nomine domini sabueth sui filique ite ad infernos. Abigail, what sort of dancing were you doing with her in the forest?
Why, common dancing is all.
I think I ought to say that I saw a kettle in the grass where they were dancing.
That were only soup.
What sort of soup were in this kettle,
Why,
Abigail?
it were beans and lentils, I think.
Mr. Parris, you did not notice, did you, any living thing in the kettle? A mouse, perhaps, or a spider, a frog.
I do believe there was some movement in the soup.
That jumped in. We never put it in.
What jumped in?
Why, a very little frog jumped.
Frog, Abby? Abigail, it may be your cousin is dying. Did you call the devil last night?
I never called him. Tituba.
She called the devil?
Oh, praise be to God.
I should like to speak with Tituba.
Goody Ann, will you bring her up?
Aye.
How did she call him?
I know not. She spoke Barbados.
Did you feel any strangeness when she called him? A sudden cold wind, perhaps? Trembling below the ground?
I didn't see no devil. Betty, wake up. Betty.
You cannot evade me, Abigail. Did your cousin drink any of the brew in that kettle?
She never drank.
Did you drink it?
No, sir.
Did Tituba ask you to drink it?
She tried, but I refused.
Why are you concealing? Have you sold yourself to Lucifer?
I never sold myself. I'm a good girl. I'm a proper girl. She made me do it. Tituba made Betty do it. She makes me drink blood.
Blood?
My baby's blood.
You're not chicken blood. I give you chicken blood.
Woman, have you enlisted these children for the devil?
No, sir. No, I don't talk with no devil.
Why can she not wake? Are you silencing this child?
I love me, Betty.
You have sent your spirit out upon this child, have you not? Are you gathering souls for the devil?
She sends her spirit on me in church. She makes me laugh at prayer.
She have often laughed at
She
prayer.
comes to me every night to go and drink blood.
You beg me to conjure. She beg me make charm.
Don't lie. She comes to me while I sleep. She's always making me dream corruptions.
Why you say that, Abby?
Sometimes I wake and find myself standing in the open doorway and not a stitch of my body.
Oh, Abby.
I always hear her laughing in my sleep. I hear her singing her Barbados songs and tempting me.
Mr. Reverend, I
Tituba,
never...
I want you to wake this child.
I have no power on this child, sir.
You most certainly do, and you will free her from it now. When did you compact with the devil?
I don't compact with no devil.
You will confess yourself, or I will take you out and whip you to your death.
This woman must be hanged. She must be taken and hanged.
Oh, no, don't hang Tituba. No, I tell him I don't desire to work for him, sir.
The devil?
Then you saw him.
Praise God.
Oh,
Now, Tituba, I know that when we bind ourselves to hell, it is very hard to break with it. We are going to help you tear yourself free.
Oh, Mr. Reverend, I do believe somebody else bewitching these children.
Who?
I don't know, sir, but the devil got him numerous witches.
Does he? Tituba, look into my eyes. Come, look into me. You would be a good Christian woman, would you not, Tituba?
Aye, sir, a good Christian
And
woman.
you love these little children.
Oh, yes, sir, I don't desire to have little
And you love
children.
God, Tituba.
I love God with
Now in
all my
God's holy
being.
name and to
Bless
his
him,
glory, open
bless him,
yourself,
eternal
Tituba.
glory.
Open yourself,
Bless
let
him,
God's holy
bless
light
God, oh,
shine on you.
bless the Lord.
Tituba, when the devil
Bless
comes
the
to you,
Lord,
does he ever
bless
come
him.
with another person? Perhaps another person in the village, someone you know?
Who came with him?
Sarah Good. Did you ever see Sarah Good with him? Or Osmond?
Was it man or woman came with him?
Man or woman? Was woman.
What woman? A woman, you said. What woman?
It was black dark and I could not
You could see him. Why could you not see her?
Well, they was always talking. They was always running around and carrying on.
You mean out of Salem? Salem witches?
I believe so. Yes, sir.
Tituba, you must have no fear to tell us who they are. Do you understand? We will protect you. The devil can never overcome a minister. You know that, do you not?
No, I do. Oh.
You have confessed yourself to witchcraft, and that speaks a wish to come to heaven's side, and we will bless you for it, Tituba.
Oh, God bless you, Mr.
You
Hale.
are God's instrument put in our hands to discover the devil's agent among us. You are selected, Tituba. You are chosen to help us cleanse this village. So speak utterly, Tituba. Turn your back on him and face God. Face God, Tituba, and God will protect you.
Oh, God protect Tituba.
Who came to you with the devil? 2, 3, 4, how many?
They was far. They was far.
Who? Their names, their names.
Oh, how many times he bid me kill you, Mr. Paris?
Kill me?
He say Mr. Paris must be killed. Mr. Paris no goodly man. Mr. Paris mean man and no gentleman. And he bid me rise out of me bed and cut your throat. But I tell him no. I don't hate that man. I don't want to kill that man. But he say you work for me, Tituba, and I'll make you free. I give you a pretty dress to wear and put you way up high in the air and you could fly back to Barbados. And I say, you lie, devil, you lie. And then he come one stormy night to me and he say, look, I have white people belong to me. And I look, and there was Goody Good.
Sarah Good?
Aye, sir. And Goody Husband. I knew it. Goody Husband was midwife to me 3 times. My baby's always shriveled in her hands.
Take courage, you must give us all their names. How can you bear to see this child Betty suffering? Look at her, Tituba. Look at her God-given innocence. Her soul is so tender. We must protect her, Tituba, for the devil is out and preying on her like a beast upon the flesh of a pure lamb. God will bless you for your help.
I want to open myself. I want the light of God. I want the sweet love of Jesus. I danced for the devil. I saw him. He wrote in his book. I go back to Jesus. Kiss his hand. I saw Sarah Good with the devil. I saw Goody Osborne with the devil. I saw Bridget Bishop with the devil. I saw George Jacobs with the devil. I saw Goody Howe with the devil.
Glory to God, it is broken.
I saw Mama Bellows with the devil. I saw Goody Simba with the devil.
Marshal, I'll call the marshal.
I saw Alice Burrows with the devil.
Marshal, bring iron.
I saw Goody Hawkins with the devil. I saw Goody
Marshal,
Simba
bring
with the
iron.
devil.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God.